Short little sweetie today, filming it on time lapse, 5 times speed. Um, Somebody asked yesterday how I recover, and I mean, the short answer is not well. Squatting every day doesn't really allow for recovery in the proper sense, but this would be a good example of a recovery day. So all I'm doing is front squats, building up to a heavy single, and 4 burpees between each set. Maybe 20 minutes of total work. Before this, I ran intervals. I got 4-minute intervals. I worked up to about 2.75 miles, something like that. 4 minutes on, 4 minutes off. I think I did 5 rounds today, 4 or 5 rounds. I wasn't keeping strict track, honestly. I kind of phoned today in, and I guess that's the long answer to how I recover. Like, I check my boxes every day, but some days I just phone it in, man. Basically today, I got a small amount of work in, I listened to my tunes, and I just spent time alone. And it could easily be argued that that's not an optimal way to train, and I would be inclined to agree with that assessment, But it's a very enjoyable way to train. I really like it. I like getting up before the rest of my household, and I like having this time. Today I was listening to Archspire's new album, Bleed the Future, technical death metal, and not my cup of tea usually, but they're really fun, and it's really like intense, high energy music. And I enjoyed indulging in. I enjoyed remembering what it was like to be teenage me and being really into that music and that scene. And I just kind of like fell into a groove. I didn't work lazily, but I didn't work that hard. And that's how I recover. I got up to 185 for a single, which I was a little disappointed with just because it was pretty grindy. And then I remembered, like, it wasn't that long ago, that was my old max in the front squat. I failed at it a few times before I actually was able to check that off. And, like, I approached it very casually today. Like, I had zero respect for it. I had so little respect for it that just because it grinded a little bit, I was kind of irritated. So I'm going to take that as a win. Anyway, short little sweetie today. This is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay?